John, you have some news regarding our CEO, Brendan Gale.
Yes, Nikki. Well, it's probably inevitable that this day would eventually arrive, but still it's a very sad occasion when I have to announce that Brendan Gale, our long-term Chief Executive Officer and obviously also former Great Richmond player, will be finishing up at the club at the end of this year. Brendan just feels that this is the right time. He's been in the CEO role for 15 years, but he feels that the foundations of the club are very strong, and he thinks it's a good time to pass on the baton. He's been very open with me and the board as he's worked his way towards this decision, and we appreciate that, and we understand it. So, as I say, the foundations of the club are strong. We're very confident with our management team. We go forward, and we're very positive about the future of the Richmond Football Club.
And he's been part of our great club for almost half his life.
Yeah, I think it spans almost 3 decades that he's been at Punt Road, which is quite extraordinary. We all know what a great player he was for our club, but 15 years as CEO. I could be here for a long time talking about his great achievements across on and off field. He's revered by everyone at this football club, but we'll get another time to really celebrate those achievements. 15 years is a long time to be CEO. I've had the discussion many times with Brendan, in fact over a number of years now, that most businesses have a tipping point where a CEO as experienced and knowledgeable and has great empathy and leadership of his team, but there comes a point when you can stay too long, and Brendan was very conscious of that, and felt that coming to the end of this contract period, was he going to be the right person to be here for, say, another 5 years through to 20 years in the role? And I think I understand and agree with him that that's probably unlikely. So, an opportunity for him to think about perhaps the last quarter of his executive career, and a great opportunity for us to allow the team that he's nurtured. A key, I think, credit to Brendan is that it was never about one person. He distributed leadership across the organisation, and I think it's a real opportunity now for a next generation of management to thrive and grow, and we're excited by that.
When will Brendan finish in the role?
We've agreed that he will stay on until the end of the year. We're grateful for that. It allows us to have a very smooth transition, and there is some unfinished business. Brendan, he's obviously a person of great integrity. We're very comfortable that he can continue to implement some key deliverables that he has, and most particularly around our redevelopment here at Punt Road. We're in the final stages of securing funding to get that project underway. It's been a driving sort of passion of Brendan's for many years to get the project started, and he would really like that to be part of his legacy, that we secure the final pieces of the financial puzzle that we need, and he's very, very, very committed to helping us with that over the coming months.
How will the club acknowledge his contribution?
Well, despite the protestations of Brendan that he wants to go very quietly, I disagree with that. I think we really want to celebrate just the remarkable contribution that he's made and the commitment he's made to the Richmond Football Club. So, we'll have more to say about it, but I think we will have a significant event. I know there will be past and present players, coaches and staff that want to celebrate with him. And in particular, I know that our members and fans will want to, pay tribute and thank him, because he's just given them so much joy over a long period of time, and over the last decade, everyone recognises that Brendan's a giant of the club and a pivotal figure. So yeah, we'll work on I think a couple of events before the end of the year to appropriately celebrate his career.
What's the process undertaken to find a replacement?
Again, we've been given time. We've well considered this, so we'll be very thorough in our search for a replacement. We've got a great management team here, and Brendan, as part of his role over recent years. I think he's nurtured a great senior leadership team, so there's strong internal candidates, and we're going to really encourage them to participate in a process. But we also, I think, are obliged to look to the market and see what's out there, and see, we'll make sure that on behalf of our members we find the very best person for the job. So we'll appoint a search firm to assist with that. That process will get underway from next week. But there's no rush now. We can take our time and get the decision right.